This slideshow is about the second Africa-South America Summit that was held in September 2009. The topic was closing gaps and opening up opportunities. The blue mark on the right was where the first ASA Summit was held in 2006. The blue mark on the middle is where the second ASA Summit was held last year. The blue mark on the left is the place where the Honduran coup took place last June. The red marks show the countries that joined the Bank of the South. Who's who? 19 presidents from Africa and 8 heads of states from South America joined the summit. 2 examples from Africa are Algeria's President Abdelaziz Bouteflika and Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe. 3 examples from South America are Argentinian President Cristina Fernandez, Chilean Head of State Michelle Bachelet, and Venezuela's Head of State Hugo Chavez. There were 5 main topics of discussion at the ASA Summit. The first and second topic was making a Radio of the South and a Bank of the South. The third topic was making the UN Security Council fairer between the North and the South. The fourth topic was protecting the President of Honduras, Manuel Zelaya, from military forces of his own country. The last topic was Venezuela organizing the ASA summits from now on. Timeline. In 2006, the first ASA summit was held in Abuja, Nigeria. In 2008, an international seminar of the Poles was held, and this seminar helped set topics for the second ASA. In June 2009, President Manuel Zelaya of Honduras is overthrown in his own country by his military forces. On September 21st, the president went back to Honduras. On September 24th, the governor of Margarita Island made September 25th a public holiday to show how important the summit was to them. From the 27th to 28th, the second ASA summit was held. On the 27th, the Bank of the South was officially created. On September 30th, the Radio of the South is launched. In 2011, the third ASA summit will be held in Libya. The Radio of the South. The purpose of this radio is to bring the people's problems to notice and to reunite people by exchanging information. This radio will reach South America, North America, and the Caribbean. It will be translated by international radio stations. 6 countries from South America signed a contract to make the Bank of the South. Venezuela, Argentina, Brazil each gave $4 billion. Other countries will contribute according to their financial capacity. The Bank of the South will start off with $20 billion. The ASA conference called for a fair UN Security Council. Right now, only 5 developed countries of the North are permanent members and have veto power in the UN Security Council. The South called for a greater participation from the leaders of the developing countries to achieve a balance between the North and the South. Colonel Gaddafi, the leader of Libya, said the North was not treating them fairly. He said, "When they had a chance to help us, they treated us like animals, just toward the land. Now we have to fight to bring our own power." He proposed to make an alliance between the South, calling it a NATO of the South. The ASA discussed the coup that happened in June. The Brazilian leader made a proposal that demanded the immediate and unconditional return of Zelaya to his position as president, and this proposal was approved unanimously. Venezuela's president proposed to organize the ASA from now on. He also signed an agreement with the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations to provide seeds, fertilizers, and other farming technologies for fighting poverty in Africa. This is what the summit looked like. The person at the top is Cristina Fernandez from Argentina. In the middle is Colonel Gaddafi, the leader of Libya. And at the bottom is Hugo Chavez, the president of Venezuela. On September 27th, Chilean President Michelle Bachelet called for coming up with effective policies that could produce results in efforts to fight economic and political crises. She said, "Besides the economic crisis, we are facing a political crisis and a lack of multilateral unity. That is why the tangible outcomes cannot be postponed." She also urged the leaders attending the summit to set up multilateral funds to help poorer countries. Right now, only a few hours after the coup in Honduras, Robert Micheletti became the new president. He was the former president of the National Congress, and he had been ordered by the Supreme Court to arrest Manuel Zelaya. Now Honduras has a new president called Porfirio Lobo. In February, he fired the military leaders responsible for leading the coup against then-President Manuel Zelaya. Thank you for watching my presentation.